Hello everyone, welcome back to Rose Tarot Astrology. I am your host Mel Rose, and this is your two-card reading for Wednesday, November 8, 2023. The sun is in Scorpio with Mercury and Mars, so the vibe is pretty potent. And the vibe right now is very much about looking at the things in our lives that have come full circle and sort of composting what's left over from it and taking what lessons we can from it, sort of digesting what we've learned. Showing gratitude and acceptance for all that has befallen over the past year. And then the waning crescent moon is in Virgo. So this is a perfect placement for Virgo as we are working toward a clean slate for the new moon. We get to compose our messages for clarity. We get to tidy up our creative spaces. So there will be room to work and create and grow some more after that new moon on Monday morning, very early. And if you want to know more about the astrology, just go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click for notifications. I post a daily astrology update every day, and it should be right next to this video on my channel. So with all of that said, I'm going to go ahead and, well, turn one card over. And I'll play the other card. We got the star. I love the star. The star is a new beginning. So the star shows up, first of all, major arcana card, major message card coming through today. We have an opportunity to make a new start where we, where we are a little more experienced now. The star arrives in the deck after the tower, which is sort of a calamity or, sort of just things fall apart, right? A moment where things fall apart and there can be uncertainty and distress during that time. But after the dust has settled, we're sort of brand new again. We're reborn, sort of naked as the day we were born, right? And we have the benefit of the experiences we had before where, with the tower, we probably thought we had something really secure and then things fell apart because sometimes they just do. And now we get this opportunity to start over. And there's healing involved. There's healing ourselves involved. There's paying attention to personally what we need as a fundamental sort of guide to how we're going to rebuild and where we're going. Okay, so this is a time to really put yourself first, to think about nurturing yourself. Much like with Temperance, the star has sort of one foot or at least one knee on the ground and one foot in the water. So, this sort of shows a humility, having a knee on the ground, but also, having one foot in the water is like knowing how you feel about things and sort of listening to your gut guidance and intuition about things as well. And then, the star is curiously pouring water out both onto the earth and back into the water. So this is about sort of nourishing our bodies, nourishing our physical selves, and also nourishing ourselves in that emotional and intuitive way. I love the star. This is a really hopeful card. In fact, I think hope is really the key word here. And we got the Ace of Wands, our dear old friend. So an Ace of Wands really indicates a start that, that comes from a sense of initiative. Some opportunity arises or you have a great idea and it's very inspiring. It fires you up in your heart and mind. It makes you want to take action. And if it's a heck yeah, this is something I want to do kind of opportunity, this is your invitation to just grab the baton and run with it, right? So not that life is a relay race, but sometimes, we do have to sort of pick up where somebody left off and see what we can do with an inspiring sort of idea or quest in the world. And wands are very much about inspiration and going on quests. So this is beautiful because A, you've got new beginning in both of the cards, right? And B, hopefully when you get to the star, you feel inspired like this to look to yourself, to take care of your body, your heart, and your mind first and foremost before trying to get on to bigger and better things, right? Not that there is really anything bigger and better than being yourself. And I think that's part of the lesson of the star is, you might have built something that you thought was secure before, but it fell down. And when the dust settles and you look around, you realize what I have is me. What I have is myself, my inspiration, my body, my heart and mind, my intuitions, and my initiative to move forward, right? So you know, when we take care of ourselves, when we focus on ourselves and getting our needs met, you know, not to the detriment of others. We're not trying to harm other people. We're not trying to get what we want regardless of what it does to or for other people. We're very much trying to just sort of make our own way. And when we support ourselves in this way, not just, you know, physically, but emotionally, and when we pursue what inspires us, what fires us up, then, you know, we sort of take a burden off of any other structures or networks for support that we rely on, which doesn't mean that we can't rely on our structures and networks for support, but it does mean that we can rely primarily on ourselves. So have faith in yourself, you know, hopefully be inspired by the fact that you can, you know, nurture your own body in the way that you know it needs to be, and you can nurture your own heart and mind in the way that you know they need to be, and you can take initiative and really are empowered to do anything at this point with your life, anything that you might choose, and hopefully you will choose something that supports this person right here. You being that person right there, making a brand new beginning, and hopefully with great hope in your heart, moving forward in a way that will sort of avoid past calamities, right? And show you something more beautiful and new in your life down the road. And I think that's all I have to say about it today, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. I will catch you in the next video.